taking a small piece and hopefully maybe if you guys can apply it or think of something in your daily life and you get something out of it, I'll feel great. So for today, let's go ahead and pretend that we're all entrepreneurs or business owners, or just, if you've never owned a business, just go ahead and pretend you have one right now. You're really good at that. You guys pretend to have new professions, so let's go ahead and do it with the businesses. So the one concept I want to talk about today is the difference between working on your business and working inside your business. It doesn't sound like it's that different, but it is the difference between financial freedom, retirement, and having a life so stressed out that you crave going back to becoming an employee because it's just not for you, and then we don't want you to have a negative experience out of life. You only get one. So the first thing I want to go over is what this concept of working inside your business is. So imagine that you have this business. So for my example, I'm going to take, I'm a one-man operation and I like making hamburgers. So I'm going to say I open up a little hamburger stand. So working in my business means every day I kind of show up for work, I go up to my little hamburger stand, I make my hamburgers, I put up my sign, advertise, on Facebook or whatever it takes. I'm a one-man operation. So the only way I make money is if I go into work. If I take a day off, no hamburgers are sold, no money is made, and that's just the way it works. So take what I'm telling you and apply it to whatever business you're in. So what happens is, in this model of the world, the work you make creates the value. No work, no value. What value is what you sell to your customer. It's what your product is or your service. Value is where your income comes from. So in my little hamburger stand, I make pretty delicious hamburgers, and the customer comes up and he likes my hamburger, so he gives me money for the value of little meat products and ham and cheese, two buns, some lettuce, maybe some secret sauce. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And that's working in my business, because I go home and I advertise on Facebook. I go home and I text everybody, hey, I'm having a sale. I do everything myself. So then I get a little more mature and I realize I can't do accounting. I can't wear an accounting hat. I can't be the cook all the time. I've got to hire other people. But if I still have this model where I'm working inside my business, you have that lack of trust. You always have to be there. Because if I go to Big Bear for a weekend, I'm still worried. I'm like, is everyone doing what they're supposed to be doing? Are they taking advantage of me? Are they taking my money? You don't know what to do. So that's what we want to kind of get away with. Because you can't take a vacation if you're working inside your business. So what successful business owners have learned to acclimate is that they work on their business. So right now in this model, we have only two things. We have work, which creates the value, which the customer buys. But now let's introduce a third concept right here known as a business system. So what is a business system? So right now I have burgers. I'm making burgers. But if I told you, hey, I'm hiring you as my manager, go ahead and run my business for me, you're like, well, okay, I'll do my best. What do I do? So what you have to do is document what you do. You have a system. You have a sauce, that you have ingredients, you have a recipe, you have a way that you make burgers, you have a way that you run your business. You have to document how you do it, so that if I created like a little manual of Jeff's hamburger stand, and I gave it to you, and I said, I'm going to be gone for a month, I need you to run it for me. You could read the manual, study up on it, ask me some questions, and you can run it without me. That's working. Now we're starting to go working on your business. So you're working on the procedures. Now you're instead of just making a hamburger, you work, well, how can I make it better? Should I use this? You experiment with different kinds of cheeses. You experiment with different kinds of lettuce, different suppliers. You're working on the procedures. You're documenting everything, how it works. So that the goal is to make it turnkey. And what turnkey means is that I can get this little packet, give it to you, and now you can run it without me. And now the last step on top of that, and this is where you really see the difference between working on your business and inside your business, is you have to make it duplicatable. So if you have 2 or 3 little hamburger stands, you can run between both. I open my stands now, right? Let's say you have one in Texas, one in Miami, one in Los Angeles, one in South America. You can't be in all those places at once. So now your business is dependent entirely and only on your system. Without a good system, how do you know that your burger in Miami will taste the exact same way as your burger in Florida?